This is probably one of the most serious episodes of Bigfoot Manhunter Myth you're going to watch. We believe we found a place where the creature lives, or at least hangs out. I'm going to read to you the seriousness of what we're about to face. The elusive Sasquatch.
Tell us a story.
The elusive Sasquatches earn their mysterious reputations rightly and avoid confrontation with humanoids. That's us.
That sounds exactly how I thought the Bigfoot would sound.
Excuse me. The one trait that somewhat undermines Sasquatch's stealth is their distinctive odor, a pungent, musky scent.
That's a great Sasquatch buzz.
The elusiveness of Sasquatch is such that even in a world where dragons and sea monsters are real...
It looks like we got more investigating to do.
All right, to the woods, guys.
So you know how, like... What? Oh, I found a sucker!
It's the little things in life that make a squatcher happy.
But we are bachelors.
I'm married. For all the ladies wondering out there, I'm taken.
And I am taken as well. I have a pretty Filipino girlfriend. She's Filipino.
Nothing can tie the Red Baron down.
That's Stan.
I want to say something.
What?
She's Filipino, so when I kiss her, she tastes like jalapeno.
This looks fresh.
The Squatch has been here.
Now, like I said, we think we found a place where the Bigfoot hangs out or lives possibly. So I asked the guys to bring along a few weapons. Typically, we don't condone taking weapons on a Squatch hunt, but the truth is, we're wandering into something that we don't even understand. So, it could be dangerous. Anyway, my weapon of choice that I brought today was an awesome hunting knife. It's your standard hunting knife. It's got a long blade, pretty sharp, and it has a rubber handle, so that way it doesn't slip, even when it's wet. You can keep it going. Let's take a look at what other guys brought. Red Baron, weapon of choice.
Trusty tomahawk.
We're wandering into something.
That's quite the shot.
A personal
Favorite. What's your personal favorite?
good old box cutter.
He said good old box cutter, not ghetto box cutter.
That's not exactly the type of weapons I was looking for. I want to see your hand-to-hand combat, not just your throwing.
Because, you know, all good adventurers have bandanas.
We're adventure man here.
Or they wear shirts with monkey people.
Are you Willie Robertson?
That is probably.
He's not American.
You two look a lot crazier that way.
Yeah.
You look
An
like
intimidation
a
factor.
You look like a replicant. I thought you.
Ha!
Oh, you're taking some of that bark off.
Ha!
Hard, but the bark is falling off.
He's crazy.
Awesome.
Justin, your weapon of choice. What'd you bring with you?
Brought a rattling stick with strings.
That's called a nunchuck. So, what do you do with it if you see a Squatch?
Give me a shot in action, huh?
This is a Squatch. What do you do to him?
I don't actually use the nunchucks. I intimidate it with the helicopter move.
We're looking for some more manly men to be a part of this.
You brought a knife, you idiot. What are you going to do? Just stab him under the armpit?
Actually, the Sasquatch has a very vital vein running up its leg.
Everyone has that vein.
You cut that, he bleeds out in 3 minutes.
You're an idiot.
Anyway, I feel like let's go
find us a Squatch.
It's the best thing we could possibly do right now. All right, peeps. As you know, here at Bigfoot Manhunter Myth, we always put nature back in its place. Helping hands help again. So, Justin's going to demonstrate how the Red Baron chopped off some bark of the tree. Justin's going to put it right back. So that way, it's like nothing ever happened. You're welcome, Mother Nature.
Okay. That looks like it fits. It's all like nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened. Now that we're ready, we're going to find where that Sasquatch lives.
Hey, Ron, you tell me if my stomach is showing, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing there, Red?
In our backyard.
Garden or flanks? Stop. No, don't do that. You hit me in the back of the head.
I did?
Yeah.
With what, this?
Well, no, with a stick.
Oh.
This is the Squatch Slayer.
Have you ever killed a Squatch with it?
It's still in the woods.
so yes.
That means no. That means no.
I thought maybe he left it after he slayed one. Ow.
Those nunchucks are real.
I didn't use the nunchucks. I stepped on a stick and it popped up. Red Baron, what have your L5s seen?
All of my friends are nerds.
Squatch River.
I'm not gonna touch the ground. Helicopter.
Is this some Chris Angel stuff?
Helicopter. Keep walking. I really wish David Blaine was here. I could use a magic trick.
It's a ground squirrel. When you're hiking and you get warm, ditch your clothes in the forest.
That way you can find your way back.
No. You don't have to be a superhero. You can always buy more adventure clothes, but you can't buy back the sweat that you're sweating.
Electrolytes.
Just a little advice for everybody. Always put the one that probably can't fight and will probably die in front. That way you can hightail it back. Follow us.
I'm staying back
You
here.
got us, fearless leader.
I try to do.
I'm staying right back here.
We're following an old four-wheeler trail, as you can see behind me. Four-wheeling in West Virginia is quite possibly one of the dumbest things you can do. Over 3/4 of the accidental bear maulings of four-wheelers while they're going is actually a Sasquatch tag.
Yeah. Sasquatch loves the smell of exhaust.
He loves his exhaust fumes.
And he loves to be exhausted. So he'll run until he's panting and foaming at the mouth. And that sometimes makes him look like he has rabies. But he doesn't. He's just really tired because he loves to be exhausted.
Little known fact, they only attack because they feel threatened. They don't actually eat meat. They're pescatarians.
That's like a Presbyterian, only for insects.
That actually means you only eat fish and vegetables. Justin must have learned that on a .gov website.
That's exactly where I saw it.
Yeah.
Those are just birds. There's probably a squatch.
There's a squatch.
Because he knows wherever the birds go, there will be pescatarians too.
Alright guys, we found a tree-like structure that the squatch lives in. He
I don't know if
sleeps there all night.
I don't know if he lives there, but I think it's an old outpost from where World War II paratroopers came through, and they would get caught in the trees, and they'd find stuff and make a makeshift home until help arrived. And a squatch probably took it over and made it his home.
That is not what happened.
Squatch, look out. He's much closer than we ever thought.
But I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman.